All right, guys. This is Acer of Spades with TripAholix Gaming, bringing the most informative multilingual content to gamers all around the world. And today, this will be my last shelter survival version of the free development mistake. See, a couple days ago, I got a question from a wonderful viewer that sparked what I felt every player really needs to know and understand. So I wanted to discuss free development and Clash and fully answer his question. So Shintu writes, you always suggest us to complete zone commemoration, which I'm following it, and unfortunately, I'm still at 27%. Problem is the urge of getting courage medals. I think I am blowing away all my RSS at once. Since only 2 tech days, free development, and Wednesday, I have blown away over 70 million of iron and diamonds too. So I'm assuming when he says that he means like weekly when he does this. Is this the same for everyone? So, while there are many things incorrect about what he may or may not be doing on his base, I would like to address the biggest issue. And that is choosing 2 tech days in a week while you're trying to grow, guys. That is a really big deal. So, here are the facts about Clash of Zones as they pertained to what days you should choose for free development. Building and Tech Day are resource expensive. Hero Day is wisdom expensive. Training Day is speed ups expensive, and KE is clearly teleport expensive, while Gathering disables all of your APCs for that day and is time expensive. So all players need to ask themselves, what is the best way to maximize? So here is what every player should be doing, only in my opinion, and why. I suggest all players, especially while growing, meaning you're under base 25, you do not have zone commemoration maxed out. You should alternate Hero Day and Training Day on your free development days only. Now, here is the why. See, Gathering, right? It's not a bad day at all, unless you are a raider, which is by far the best class if you're doing it properly. And I'll put my best class series in the description so that you guys can view why that is. But that's not the issue. The issue is having absolutely no double dip. This means it's impossible for a free to near free player to take advantage of the hourly chest helping with the clash chest. So for the schedule of every hour in the double dip, you can go to TripAholix.com. I'll put a link to our schedule in the description. But this means that you're losing points potential for training, tech, building day, each hour that you're doing gathering day. And that's terrible to me. It's a terrible day. And what that basically means, guys, is on gathering day, you're going to see some of the most amazing hours like building and building speed up hours or tech and tech speed up hours. They all appear on gathering day. But if you do your tech or building on those hours, well, then you can't also do them on building and tech day, and you end up stifling yourself. So gathering day, I really, really don't like. Now let's move on to building and tech day. So building and tech day, as I stated, were too expensive to do twice. See, every time you do it on a Sunday, while you're growing, mind you, you can forget about being able to 9 chest on Tuesday or Wednesday. And in some cases, like in Shintu's case, he might not even be able to 6 chest if he successfully does so on Sunday. So unless you're paying the developers, bases just don't produce that much RSS. They don't produce that much resources, even if you had a killer KE. And what I mean by that is, let's say Saturday you do KE, starting Friday night, depending on your time, where you are in the world, you go ahead and you start crushing the enemy and you're knocking out 20 million resources of each type because you kick button KE. That does not mean that you have now enough to do, let's say, tech day on Sunday, completely crush all your chests, and then expect to be able to do it just a couple days later after doing a building day. It's almost impossible for some players, especially for free. Now, why not KE? Why not just do KE twice in 1 week? This is actually a really good alternative based on my above assessment, but only if you're really good at it and above base level 23 in a finished zone. Otherwise, the teleports are costly and God forbid you get hit. There goes all those resources. See, the problem with doing KE twice is it's perfectly fine unless you get hit. And then ultimately, you end up in a situation where you really can't move forward the next day for gathering day as you're trying to do KE. Now, here are the ones that I do suggest you do and why. So Hero Day, right? You can literally double dip every single hour, meaning everything you do for your hourly chest absolutely affects your Clash chests, which is a great double dip for you. Now, this works no matter what you do, and let's just say within a 12-hour period of Hero Day, you can achieve 25 to 30,000 diamonds simply by logging on your account for 5 minutes each hour. And then we're talking about 1.5 times the clash points for your state. So if your state's trying to win, you doing more Hero Days gives them more winning potential if you're good at it. And most importantly, each hour gives massive training speed ups. And again, I'll put a couple speed up videos in the description, but that's going to be a huge, huge deal. Now, obviously, the drawback of Hero Day are those wisdom medals. So to conserve, you're going to want to focus on level 15 zombies all day long. And if you do so, especially with zone complete, that's over 30 million Clash of Zones points just in zombies. And you can get even higher than that, assuming that you hit at least, say, 100 times, 100 level 15 zombies. Now, finally, my favorite is training day. And with the speed ups from the double hero week that you've just done, you can easily crush troop day and get a purple speed up chest every single hour, giving you another 25k to 30k for each free development day that you choose it. Not to mention, it is an easy 9 chest. So, guys, in conclusion, I do not recommend that you do any resource heavy days twice until you are at least base 25 with zone complete. Now, if you are base 23 and zone complete, you can explore doing something like a double KE. You can certainly throw in things like a double tech, depending on what, how well you're really doing and how much you've mastered Clash of Zones, and you can do so without fear. Earlier isn't impossible if you are paying a little bit of money, but without zone complete, you may be losing a lot of points potential, and it's going to be very difficult. So finally, simply go ahead and alternate hero and training day the TripAholix way. And guys, that's all for today. I'm so glad to offer this information to you guys, especially you newer players that don't really know what you should be choosing and why on free development. I think it is super important that you're not stifling yourself and blowing all of your resources and wondering why this is happening to you. So guys, thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. You can critique it if you'd like, if you think for some reason I've missed something. I'm open to that. And don't forget, if I don't answer your questions, guys, just re-ask on a new video, because it's literally because I'm not seeing it, not because I don't want to answer. Anyway, guys, this is Ace of Spades, and I'm signing out.